Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, TV Addict Control. Today it's gonna be a little different because maybe it might help for everybody out there, like going through some harder times. I just did something and it's kind of personal, so I won't show you what I did, but I'll explain to you how you could do it if you feel like you need to do something like that. I think everybody do that sometimes, like everybody do going through a harder times and chapters in their life, and like really and also I want to like explain to you guys about this open feeling. So I did this my first chapter. I did that to myself. I recorded, and so you guys could do that to you. You could actually do that if you have it in your settings on your phone. You could call yourself and just express it. So, oh my God, I expressed some good things out of my feelings, and I did kind of like a rapping scene. I was like open, shock, and all. But I was expressing my feelings about little scenes, and so like if you're having a rough day or bad day, and you want to do something about it, like I got this notebook and I wrote something in there and some personal stuff in there. So I just like going through a challenge life, and it's like really hard. And so I wrote stuff like I was like emotional hurt. So that way when you because I'm learning to love myself, but I'm gonna be honest, truth, honesty, I don't love myself. I never love myself. I hate myself. So I started to better harm myself and to hurt myself inside. I just put it in expressing my feelings in the notebook. It don't matter what notebook or journal or diary, whatever you have around your house, or you have something. I found this in like a little thrift shop or something, and so I just I'm gonna decorate it, kind of decor it, just put dreams or something, and just put some encouraging stuff on their face. But there's there's times that you get old and you get tired, want to do I don't want to do this no more. I don't feel like but this way I can let it rest in peace and open my feelings and say how I feel, what's up to, what my life is, and what I'm going through. It's like a harder scenes in life, I lost my mom and this and that, and I can spread my feelings out to people, but I don't really express my feelings to tell my family because I don't like telling it. So I just keep it inside myself because I don't like telling it. I don't like talking about it. So it's easy to talk to this a notebook or talking on YouTube and tell about you guys, or on Facebook, or coding. So I did my coding and I just coded, and I just write it out and see what the goes, and I just okay, this and that, and it actually blew my mind away. That's why if you guys do that, that will make girls out there going through a harder time, you feel lonely. Do you ever guys feel like that? You're lonely, and everybody keep telling you that you're not alone. You got God, you got Jesus. Yeah, but you don't get that point, that people just don't. You could tell you that, God could tell you that, but then you feel lost in your life. You don't feel like you don't feel like that. You don't feel like you don't want to be like here. You don't want to be here because you just lost the loved ones, you lost your loved family, you lost somebody in your life. You just don't want to because you're broke heart. You don't want to feel like love again because you don't feel like you're going. Me, I put that stuff in my feelings. It's because I want to put I wanted to say things how I feel. I wish I had this, or wish I had that, or no, and I want to be honest. I want to say, you ever feel like that when you feel alone? You're not you're alone. You don't have anybody in your life. You want somebody special in your life. You feel like you're not in a relationship because you feel like you're only in a relationship with God and your family, but you just don't want that. You're alone and you feel empty and you feel like you're like a shell. You want somebody to lift you up, not just your family, not just your friends, not some your girlfriend, not somebody to stop. I mean, you want you wanted somebody special. You want somebody a champion. You know, you want to feel it. You know, like I think I just like really opened up to my expression, my feelings out, just letting them know that how I felt. Like hey, like newsflash, this is how I feel. You know, this is life. You know, this is a tough deal, you know. This is like, and it's over. Like New Year's is over. Like Happy New Year to all. I'm just gonna say Happy New Year's to all. I hope you guys had a great New Year's and everything. But it's like it's kind of getting dark, so I'm gonna turn the light on. Well, that'd be light. That'd be light. But you don't like. You open up your feelings and you say it, and you just don't know how to say things for the people, and like you just want to keep it into you because you just like think you're bad or tough, and that's why I feel like I'm bad, tough, or monkey because think I could do like I am. I don't express my feelings. I can't tell you. I don't because I just don't express it the way anybody wanted me to express it. You know, and it's kind of like weird because because I want the greatest things in my life is somebody to lift me up and make me feel special. A man could not do that for you. Only God could do it. Yeah, you could say that and blow in your face, and you could do all you want, but it's not. It's just kind of weird that you just. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It's just. It's like my emotion get really high and really trying to like hold it in to all this, but I can't. It's not. It's sad and bitter. It's like love and bitter, and it's like you can't tell somebody to go do this, go do that. Oh, go make your story, go make your movie, go do this, go do that. Like you could tell me, you could tell everybody like that, but nobody don't. You don't know how to fare, you know, because you're tired. Like you want somebody to lift you, to be there. You know, when you have your girlfriends or your best friend has somebody special, and then they don't know because they're in love. They're happy and they love, or when your family member in love and happy, your family could tell you, but you can't tell them because they're not in a relationship. You had a relationship. You in love with somebody. You are the happiness ever seen. But you can't tell me if I'm not in happiness or love or what it is. You know, you can't say that to somebody because when somebody is alone, you don't think you're not alone. You got God, you got your family. But yeah, you can't tell them that because you don't know what they feel. You don't know what they're open up to. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what a challenge in life, what they're going through, you know. And you said your friend is your best friend. God is your best friend. Jesus is your best friend. Yeah, you can say that, you know. They're going to make them worse. You might make people piss them off because that's how they are, you know. Because you can't tell them because, you know, because every day they stuff their face every day eating romantic movies and ice creams and stuff in their faces, and all they can think is all happy dookie and all. But you know, honestly, in this part of time, it's not that easy. So helping me accomplish, like, you get bored and tired. Okay, I pray, God help me, pray. You know, prayers make you feel better. But then later on, you go back to do the same thing. You don't feel like praying. You don't feel like asking God, like, this has pissed me off. This is really, but you do. So what I did is I just write things down in my notebook and let it out. It's like I'm talking to Jesus. I am talking to Jesus. I open his heart to tell him how I feel, but it's in the notebook. It's in the recordings. It's open to expressing it because I going through the whole thing, you know, like you don't need a man. The man probably will be a jerk and all that. Yeah, a good man gonna treat you like a princess and a queen, and you know, you don't know the whole story in this person. You don't know the facts and the truth. You don't know what they're going through. You can't tell people that because, you know, a friend is there and tell you how you feel, but then it's like, you know, like I said, do you know how ridiculous people think? You know, maybe in a relationship, maybe you are because I saw myself maybe I just not a boyfriend. Maybe I'm not a boyfriend with mature, and maybe I'm not a good friend to mature. Maybe I'm not good enough for somebody. Maybe I'm not pretty enough. Maybe I'm not hot enough. Maybe I'm not, like, I don't want to be hot. I just want a good guy, a champion guy to really care for me and who I am, and not look me like a labor. You know, a labor think I'm just not good enough, not doing it, and then you go out and you search for somebody, and you're dating, and you're doing this, you're dating that, like, well, whatever. But no, the point is, I'm just, like, I know what you guys going through. Like, if you ever gone through, like, if you're having a breakup or a breakup relationship and you're hurt and you're pain, you just don't know how to express it, and you just feel like, you know, look, this has been the almost have 3 years waiting for somebody, hoping that somebody come ripping my socks up, and I'm just like feeling sad, and everybody could tell me, oh, you're gonna find somebody, you're gonna get something, don't worry about it, just focus on you, like, folks, just Hannah, like, I'm sorry, I'm telling this, express my feelings, because I'm telling you that they can all go kiss it, because I don't want just myself. Put me first all the time. Put me first. I'm tired. I'm sorry. I've been putting serve myself for a long time, like 3 years, and I'm tired. I just don't want that no more. I don't want that. I just tired, you know. I don't want to be single most of my life, doing my life, living, putting myself out there, doing my stories, make my movies, have my own cafe. I feel like I'm doing everything by myself. I don't want that. Or just living life, just my family and everybody, and you know, it's not that easy. It's not. No, I don't want that. I just want that, you know, how you feel. If you ever think it's all about your family, it's all about people around. You got friends, you got your girlfriend, you got people to care. Like, yeah. Got a new life, got a new chapter, but honestly, I'm gonna be deeper. And honestly, it's not all that easy, you know. I know I'm not saying it's roses and pink and roses and happiness, but it's not. I'm saying this for you guys, because I'm saying that you probably go the same thing I feel like going through that. That you'll have day, every day you wake up every morning, the same thing. I just want a good man to lift me up right there. And pray for me, and we pray each other, and love God, and just go for God business in old-fashioned way, and just love, and not all crappy stuff, not something come out in the magazine, or somebody want to talk about nasty things about you, and say, hey, you piece of hottie, you piece of, no, I don't want that. You know what, I need somebody to lift me up, spiritually, the most for good, to better, to worse, and all. If somebody is out there, it's gonna be the time and the right time. But I don't really want freaking somebody telling me, you're gonna be okay, you're okay, you'll be happy, you'll be fine, are you okay? No, I'm not okay. I'm not okay, because I don't tell how I feel. I tell it on this. I can't tell people how I feel. I can't tell my family how I feel, because, you know, I just feel like I need to do this on my own. I need to do this on my own in God. I just need to put this in my personal things and relationship and tell how I feel in it, you know? And so I've been doing, maybe you guys could do it too, because it's just something I did last year, and I started to, I had a little, mailbox. It's like a Christmas mailbox, and I got it from the dollar store, and I just write things down, and I just write it down and put my what I want for my birthday, Christmas, and New Year's, and then I started put some new chapels in it, so I started to put Valentine now. So I think this year I'm gonna do it the whole year for Christmas. I mean, for the whole year this year. I'm just gonna do it for the summer to the next Christmas come up, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna keep doing it. You know, I'm gonna keep putting my letters in there to God, and so I put stuff in there what I want. Like, I put something for my dream or my faith, what I could tell you what inside my relationship is. Like I wrote something about my relationship, what I want, but it's and so I put that in there. So like I said, it's kind of like just little personal scenes I like to put. But if you could put your personal stuff, whatever you want to do, and just how I open my personal scenes, like you guys expressing how I feel. I don't like really tell a lot of people because I don't really, but just how I express it. So I just thought maybe this would be a good example to show you guys, like what kind of you guys in a relationship, what you feel like when you're in a relationship to God, but what you ever like, what you think when you're in a relationship to God, like when you're in a relationship to a person, or when you want somebody special, you're looking for a guy that's gonna be the right person for you, like this is like gonna be like a tough scene, you know, like because you see relationships on YouTube, and it's like everybody's in a relationship and talk about relationship, how the meeting, how their life and all, like it's nobody out there talk about just a single person alone and feel empty like a single person. Like so, like I'm a single person, I'm a single couple, I'm not a couple, I'm not a nobody, I just family and friends. I have families in my girlfriend and all, but I don't have a sweet special person to talk to. I don't have like a guy friend like just hang out, like be my bestie, you know. I don't have anybody to that. And because I see people on YouTube do that, you know, they have the bestie, they could talk to how they're feeling, and they could do they could do pranks and do fun stuff together. Like I don't have that. I just have me and a notebook and a slash. I have family, but I love them, but it's not like this gonna be it for the rest of my life, you know. I'm gonna live like this, I'm gonna grow old my life, you know. I'm 36 and soon a couple more years I'm gonna be 40, and I don't want to be 40. I'm not there yet. I'm not having anybody yet, not having a good relationship with somebody lift me up and feel me a person, an old-fashioned loving God and Christian, you know. I raised the right way. Nobody's perfect. A relationship is not perfect. You got to work at it and everything. But you know, I don't have that. I don't have to have that. I don't have that argue to fight some mad or sad or, you know, like a guy. I'm just me, and so I'm open my feelings up because I don't want to harm myself or hurt myself feeling emotional, feeling sad because I can't control it. So I put it in the notebook and I put it in the coding, so because this is the way I had to do to get it out, the message, to get out the feelings. You know, you just gotta let it out. You know, it's not easy to get things out when you feel it. You know, you just gotta open up. You know, like. This is like a day in a relationship, like in this. I don't have the answers like the day 1 or day 2 or day 3, the chapter in the relationship. I don't have all of that. I mean, everybody could talk about the relationships. Everybody could tell. You could watch YouTube and telling you about relationships, about how you get a guy, how you gonna get this, how you do that. You know, like. It's not all for people. Like I can't do it because like I always every day walking with the Lord, but every day when you feel like you can't control, you feel like you every day you wake up every morning, you just like, this is it, I'm tired, just wake up every morning, just me. I want somebody to whip me up. I want like a man to kick me out the door, or kick me out a date, or do something special. I'm gonna be honest, I've never been on a date before. I never. You know, I had hookups, hip hookups, and it never worked. You know, I had a relationship once, and my ex a long time ago, and it was in a relationship long time. I was in my 20s, and it was foolish and stupid. And that was my first love, my first boyfriend I never had, and so cute and so and it was stupid. You know, when you grow up, you mature in your life. You don't know when you're in that toxic in a relationship didn't work, so you just had to like open your feelings up, you know, like, you know, you open it up the way you feel. And I learned something like they're like, oh, I met this guy and I love him, and I opened my feelings up, and then it didn't work. Like, you know, be bold, be brave, but don't open up too much your feelings from this guy, because you don't know this guy, and you don't know what it is, you know what, you know, you have to like play safe, play. Oh no, I'm just giving you some tips about how, like, I didn't I learned this by God. I learned about my mom, her relationship in her life. I learned about scenes in life. I learned about my experience of scenes I just never had. So I guess because I'm like more wiser and more grown-up-y, like I'm more mature and wiser because I know what a man is and what a man's don't supposed to be like. You know, the man supposed to be nice, sweet, treat you like a queen, princess, don't treat you dirt, don't treat you crap, don't talk nasty stuff, don't talk gross, talk about what you likes, what you don't likes, like talk about what your faith is, what you like God, what in that part in your life in your relationship, what's the right date, what's your age dating side, like when's the stop the age, when you what's dating age, you know, I can tell you guys, I can't tell you like what this and what that, I'm learning my mistakes, I'm learning everything, but I can tell you is that the ages you need to like, you know, don't date a person young because they're just growing up. They're little kids. They don't know how to grow up and learning in the 20s and all. And so if you are 25 and your same age, that's perfect for you guys. But if you're in your 30s or 36 or 37, that's the best thing. Don't date young people. Be wise, date the ones in your middle, your age, because then you know mature. It's okay to date in your 40s, like date from somebody in the 40s and 30s. It's fine because they're more mature and they're more how to handle because they don't mess with things around. And so like I think I'm 36 and I don't like fool around, mess around. I don't play around. I'm serious down the business. I want God first. I want somebody to have fun and play, goof off, enjoy life together. I don't need no playing dabby dooby, whatever. I don't need that. So I'm giving you guys courage because I think every time I look at people like Legos dating, relationship and all, and I look at a lot of things I think I learned about because mostly God showed me and my mom raised me and my dad, how my dad, how they're connected, you know, in life. My mom have a tough year, you know. My mom she married 6 times in life and relationship, and it didn't work out, you know. And so sometimes I feel like that's gonna be me. I'm not gonna have anybody because I'll be like, bleh. But no, I'm not saying that's gonna be me. I'm just saying that's what I feel like. You know, you feel like that. So no, because like, your mom's the best in your life. You know, you're gonna give you the guidance, gonna know you what's good for you, and what's gonna be. You know, like I don't have that no more. I mean, I have my family and I have my aunt could guide me. I can have people, but it's not the same. You know, my mom is the mom. She guide me. She's guide me in my steps when I need her most. When I need my mom, so I can't get that back. I can't get the people, the loved one I want back to. You know, I can't do that. I can only do the best I can. My family and my life. You can't. You know, you just gotta live the life you have now. You know, sometimes you feel like, okay, my best friend has somebody, my family has somebody, and it's not feel like they get it, and it's like I'm stuck in the middle alone, and everybody's like, oh, Google happy and perfect. It's not all perfect and rose and dozy. It's not. So like, oh, they're so sweet. They have the arguments and fights, but they're happy and they're sweet and they get the bitters and sweet and love. And it's like, oh, I wish I don't have that bit. And then people think that's good. That's good because you don't have to worry about book hearts or arguments and fights and all. But in the end of the day I was soon to be happy to have somebody, and not saying put a crap or let a person hurt you or hit. It's wrong to hit a girl. It's wrong to hurt somebody. I'm just saying, if you get somebody in the toxic, go away. Dump the metal biscuit. Because there's gotta be somebody out there that's gonna treat you. You don't need a guy to treat you like a dumpy, doopy, whatever. You need a guy that's gonna lift you up like a guy and treat you like that. You know, I learned some mistakes and all, and that's why it's very frustrating. Because I think that okay, this is perfect. I talk like a man, I think like a man, but I'm a girl too, and I'm, you know, disappointed. I'm tired, you know. I don't want to be like that. I want a man to be there and talk to me and make me feel like you don't have to be a man no more. You don't have to talk like a man. You be a lady and I'll be the man. You be the lady. You be the chick. You be the girl. I'll be the man. You be the young lady and a appropriate lady and talk about Jesus, and I'll be the man. Be the man. You know, that's, I mean, you know, and you know, I don't really care who you are. If you dress like a boy clothes, I don't care. If you spit like a man, I don't care, because I love you just who you are. The guy's gonna love you who you are. If you're dorky, dress clothes or style, whatever you who you are, and he's gonna love you who you are. If he's gonna love you, your pink polka dots gross outfit, he's gonna love you. This guy's gonna love you who you are. You know, it's gonna keep you. It's gonna keep you strong. It's gonna keep you safe and healthy, because you're not putting yourself out there feeling miserable and toxic, and that way you could put yourself in a special feelings in this notebook, and whatever it's gonna make you feel better, special feelings, go ahead, put that out there, because you know, people would be good for people to hear that and need that, you know. I just feel like I need to tell that for you guys, to tell you guys to really open up, to tell your feelings, because you know what, it's a life tough, hard. And it's good to tell people, especially when they're young people or older people. It don't matter what age you're going through. People have the same problem in life. They go to try to be desperate to look for somebody. It's not really healthy. I mean, it's not helpful for me too, because I'm trying to see myself to, like, I don't love myself. I don't trying to open myself out, but it would be nice to have a guy there to give me guidance and hold me, make me feel comfy. You know, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm learning to love myself. I'm learning to get somebody to give me great hugs. I hate hugs. I don't like hugs. I never hug my mom much. I hug sometimes, but I don't ever hug my mom much. I don't like hugs. So you can't give me freaking hugs. I really don't like hugs. If you need a great hug, I'll give you a great hug. But when the time comes, when I get a special person in my life, I'm gonna have to brace my hugs to him and express it, because I don't know how to express it. So this is to be easy to learn something like, okay, I can express my feelings in the notebook. I can express them in my speaking, express it and let it all out. And I can just like open up, like just open yourself up, feeling like, oh, I could do this. Start, when you feel sad, put it inside a notebook. And when you're not sad and you're happy, then don't put anything, because that's the only thing. You only put yourself out there when you're feeling alone and empty and out, just in there. But then if you want to, you can start putting happy scenes, like, oh, I'm happy today. Today is happy day. I want to write something about happy day. Yeah, maybe do like a separate notebook about happy and then one sad, you know, or do whatever you want to do, you know, or do the right, just put in your notebook like, today I'm happy, I'm putting in my notebook, and then there's sad, you know, you just put it in the same notebook, just write like, oh, I'm happy today is a great day, and I'm great, and I'm happy, I feel better, you know, like, and then when you're sad, like, oh, I'm sad today, I think I'm okay, I think I'm happy, but I don't feel like, I'm just kind of tired of writing this, just expressing feelings in it, but I'm doing it because I have to, I'm doing it because to get out my feelings, I don't want to express and hurt my feelings and hurt myself, feeling like I've got to, you know, do this, gotta do that, you know. No, just open up, you know, open yourself up, because you might be surprised to know what you feel like inside. Because if you have this problem, you don't know how to express it, because you don't know how to handle your life and your journeys and the guide in your life, or just period, just anything what you think like I don't feel like it today, or I just don't feel like my life is going anywhere. I don't feel like I'm living a life. I feel like I'm living a double life. Like, I don't know. I mean, I need to, like, do I need to know God? Like, yes, ask God to forgive you in your sins and everything and all. But that's not the point. The point is, yeah, you need that in your life. You need God in your life. Don't ever put God. Always put God first. Always. But like I said, if like I'm trying to get this expression out that. Do you feel like you just don't want that? You don't want just family. You love God, but you just don't want him right now. You want somebody in your level in this relationship. You want somebody to pick you up, not just somebody like, oh, family's pick me up, somebody's loving me, somebody like, no, because I just wanted to express that. Do you ever feel that way? Because I feel that every day. Like, I love my family. I love my mom. I love my dad. I love everybody. I love them. But it's just same over and over. You get tired. You get sick and tired. So you do the same thing. Like, and you don't love anybody. You don't care about anybody. You just want to be left alone, and you feel lonely, and you don't want to be alone no more. You want somebody, besides just your family, besides just your best friend, besides having somebody just. People in your life and Facebook, people that know you around. It's like you don't want that. You want a companionship. You want somebody who's gonna care for you, encourage you, and talk about things and talk about talk about the sun and the rain, the cloud and the days and the months and you want somebody. You don't want just your girlfriend talk of you. You don't want that. You don't want your family. You don't want that. You want a guy that's going to talk to you and lift you up to a good way, a healthy way, not a bad way, but a healthy way, and just like really. They might not have all the answers, and you might not have all the answers, but the one person is that. Do they love God, and do they pray for you? And like, let me pray for you, honey. Let me pray this prayer. Maybe it might help you, and maybe help us each other. I know you've been through like a long journey in life for 3 years. How much? 7 years, 8 years, 5 years, all the life. I mean, just been going on since I was a teenager. I always felt like I want somebody great in my life, and I got tired of living same thing. And then when I did found somebody in my life in a relationship, I was so happy. Like, oh my God, I feel like, yeah, I feel happy. But then it got sucked down. It got sucky, messed up. I will not tell you because I don't want to go there. But I was in a bad relationship. I was in a totally bad relationship. I got totally down, screwed up, and I was just a kid. I was in my teenager, like in my 20s. I was not like a grown-up yet. I was just like half there and half now. I was like really acting like a child kid, like a big baby, like really. So it's like mature growing up, I learned all those things that you don't need that. You need somebody to lift you up the right way, and you need a healthy relationship, not some toxic relationship, not somebody's gonna treat you like you need a healthy challenge guy gonna lift you, love God, and make you feel like love you and buy you special things in life. You don't need a man to cake you like you buy you this, like no, you don't need a man to buy you who you are, because like in the end of the day, you need that guy to treat you like a queen. Because, like, I'm tired of me buying stuff for myself and thinking I'm doing it, and it's not me. It's me doing it, not some guys doing it. I'm just playing the role, a man playing the role in my life, tending to think I have somebody, but I don't. It's like, really, you don't. It's not an easy person to do that till you feel like it. You got to do the things you gotta do, but you know what? Don't let life and pride get you down because you feel like that. Don't. I just want to know what you feel like. Hey, newsflash, I'm feeling like this. I don't have the step to tell you. I don't have step to know. I've been there in the hard relationships. I've been there in a life that's not easy, I mean, feeling when you're lucky or you're blessed to have somebody in your life is that you're good. That's great, but not a lot of people have that. I don't have that one now. I don't have the first steps in this life. What to do about a guy? What's gonna do? I have feelings. I cry constantly every day, wondering when I'm gonna ever get going for my new life chapter. I'm tired. So you're not the freaking only one. If you're going through, you're not. And you could go watch YouTube. They could tell you in the relationship, but in parents, I'm telling you the truth and the facts that this is how I feel. And so if you're going through the same thing I'm going through, and you feel like this is it for me, it's not. It's not in for me. It's not. This fairy tale is not over yet. There's gonna be somebody out. Just right connection. The heart is in his hands from God. You gotta keep going. And I know it's tough and you're sick and tired. I don't want to keep going. I don't want to do this. I'm tired. I have to get up every morning, go work or do something. And I have to go live this every day. And I don't have nothing to do because I don't want to do that. Because I don't want to do that. Because it's feel lonely out doing that. I want somebody I can share life and do something together. I don't want to just do it. I don't want to run my own cafe. I want somebody next to me to run my helpers to team up. I want to team a guy. I want to team somebody with my pet friend, my best Bessie, and right next to me and tell me good things. I don't want just my family and my friends. I want somebody open up to me and express it, and he can open up to me, and we can open about God and talk about Jesus like that. Because really, friends and family, it could be. You can have it much longer as you can, and just and when you get that point that you can't handle it no more, you're tired, you don't want to handle this no more, you just don't want to do this no more, because you're done having this part of that open life heart in this whole thing. And so that's what I'm saying, I'm helping to help you guys to, maybe it'll help you to understand things, maybe it'll help you feel more confident with yourself, I started myself, I got enough, I can't do this no more, I put myself down too much myself, I put lonely life in myself too much, I need to open up, how am I gonna do this, how am I gonna do this? So what I do is I put in my notebook and I write it down in my feelings. So what I do with my phone, I copy it. I get my lady, I copy it, I write it, and then I have a speaker right here, and the lady will read to me what I say back, and I write it down. And so, knowing I can't read it because I really don't know how to read, but it'd be good to open my feelings, and then maybe one day, not saying if I meet the guy one day and one day in his relationship and he opened up to see this, what this is, no, I mean, I would just I would not tell him yet, but I would just this is open my feelings up. I was in my crisis days, and I had to let it out because I didn't have anybody to lift me up. I only have God and me, and I had my family, but it was just not something I wanted to open up to. And so I opened up my feelings up in my notebook and my coding, and so in this relationship, this guy and you tell him how you feel because you told him, and you told him what your feelings in your life, and you coded, and it's he's gonna be a good man because he's gonna be a great man in your life because that's how faithful you've been. You've been waiting for this guy for a long time, and you be faithful because you've been opening up your feelings in the notebook, and that's the guy. It's gonna wow, I love this girl. I love this about this girl. You open up your feelings that you'd never open up. I mean, I'm proud of you being you never had a man, and you probably you had to be a man. You had to be a girl, but you wanted to be more a girl, not just a man. But you're a background man because you explained the things about me that you may feel this is how a man's supposed to be, treated like a lady. And so you got experience because you studied about what the man is. You studied about this man, who they are and what they are, because you learned about the relationship. You never have, because you told those people in that relationship. So it's like you could learn it by watching TV or watching people on YouTube, and you can learn about guys and everything. But like I said, I hang out guys and I hang out my friends in high school. I never had close girlfriends. I only had one girlfriend, and you know, I miss her sometimes in San Antonio because I miss I could talk to her and all that. But I don't have that open up feelings and expression because I don't tell those people. So it's like, so he's gonna proud you and he's gonna love you who you are because you took charge in your own life, but you took charge to know what the mans do and what man not to do and all that, and your man's gonna be proud, like, oh my God, I appreciate that you told me that, because that's how a man to do, because you experienced it, and you never hang out a guy, you hang out guys, but you never got to experience what a boyfriend really means, and dating, you stay alone for too long in life. You know, it's time for you to. I'm gonna be there. Don't worry. We're gonna make this special for you. We're gonna make this forgiver. You never forget, because you're gonna have a great date that you ever had. Like, I never had a date. I never had anything in life. I only see on TV, movies, YouTube. I only see people in a relationship on YouTube. I never had a real person in my life feeling I could do. I only see my cousins and my family and my brother and they all have relationships, and I never had that. So they have something greater. I don't have that. So I want to say that I don't have that personal life relationship with God, because I don't have it, because I've been too much broken hearts two times in relationships never work. So I just don't want to fall up and get my heart broken again. I don't want to break up again. I don't want to hide and stick in my face in and this guy's going to say, wow, you are an awesome, mature person, God, that God raised you, and your mom, dad proudly raising you, that you are the person that could be. I mean, I'm proud that you are the awesome person, That guy's going to rip you up. I'm going to be your shining star. Like a shining star from God, not some shining star fake guy, like label, like red flag. It's because it's a red flag, it's a red flag. Don't do it. If it's a red flag, don't do it. Please, don't. Because you get in a relationship, it's not good, but you need to get a good, healthy relationship. First, learn to God, and then this guy needs to learn about you. So how I learned about how to get in the relationship, how to find in the relationship with God. First I do is to experience. I had to experience it. I mean, I'm single less in my life, and I like long peace in my life. I had to be in a relationship in long peace. I had to learn to not to get my hope up for something and I had to, knowing I'm a single person in my life, sad, lonely, and watch people on YouTube. I study all this to learn the people's life and relationship. It's not that easy. So, like, don't put yourself out there and feel like this guy's gonna be for you. This guy's not for you. Go to the next chapel. Go find somebody else who's gonna put you first. Not about them first. You first, God first, them first. All around. So they had to put God first. They had to then put you first, and then put family first, and then if they ever try to put themselves first, then it'll be the first, but it gotta be the right first from God, and treat you like a queen. Don't let life fool you around. Don't. Start opening up your feelings in that book, and then one day, and this shining star guy come for you, and if he ever see this thing, that's how broken that love passion is, that you wrote something in your life. You pray. I wrote I wrote a letter every year of my life. I tell God, well, not every year, because I just like, I started last year, and started writing letters every time. And I start writing on my notebook, little notebook, and I write every single thing. And so what you could do is you could just, so I write in my journal. I had another journal, but I wrote something in it, and so I just write things down, and so when you open your feelings up, and then so and so I'm seriously tell you this how I feel. Like, I pray every night when I go to bed. I pray like every single freaking, and you get old, you get tired, but don't forget to always pray your prayer. That's a more important thing. I don't pray my prayers when I go to sleep at night. Make sure you do that. It's the point in the relationship from God. I want to hear for you. But like, I'm in a relationship, and I pray when I'm in a relationship to God. It's like I'm praying my prayer every night. And I pray to God, bring me somebody. I pray every night. I want somebody special. I can't stand it. I need somebody in my life. I cry and cry and cry and cry. And it's like all the time. And I pray every year my birthday, every year for Christmas, every New Year. I said, ooh, I'm sorry, I'm going to get somebody. And it's never happened. You know, you fall down, you get hurt, and you don't know how to express it. And so open up my feelings. It's helping me to learn about myself, to learn it, and then soon that this guy is gonna come the right way, and this guy's gonna like really appreciate you, because man, because you learn all the stakes and cons in life that you don't want to go through that no more, and then he will see that that you're a better lady, and he will be a better man, because he's the one gonna whip you up good, because he's the person who's gonna love you and treat you like a queen. And I feel like I'm gonna be treated like a little princess and a queen, and I'm gonna get it sooner that come happen for me. It's gonna happen like that. It's not gonna come out like this whole scene in life. It's just gonna it's gonna happen in the rock your socks. What you got? Wipe your socks off. It's gonna be like that. You don't know when, who, but it's gonna happen. I just really know what you feel like. It's like you don't go to church. I don't go to church. Because I used to go to church, but long story short, that part. But you go to church, you can't find somebody. It's like you're not finding anybody on church. It happens. But you just don't every day. You're wondering. That's how I feel. Go to church, but nobody's there. And I go there, nobody's here. I'm not thinking searching. I just feel like it's just gonna be it. I'm gonna be living my life single all my life. This can't be. This gotta be one shining star guy out there for me. I'm tired. I'm not saying I'm tired of searching. I'm tired of searching for myself, thinking it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna do. And I just feel like, forget it. I'm just a lame piece of whatever. But I'm just saying that to tell you guys, any relationship you're going through, it's gonna get better. I know it feel like it's, everybody say that to me, it's gonna get better. I hate it. I know you guys hate it. I'm there. I'm right there to you. Don't worry. I'm right there to you guys. You could, girl or guy or whatever, you're going through this hard times, you're going to make it. This new year is going to be a year in life. This year and this life is going to be a different life. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Well, I feel like my friend had this person, he found already 2 minutes on days or 2 minutes she found on it, because I was praying for 1,000 years, hoping, and look, I waited for 1,000 years too, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Don't worry about what your best friend had. Don't worry about what your family had. Don't worry about what anybody had. You're gonna have it too. You're gonna get it too. And don't freaking focus on hurt and pain. this life is over, and you're gonna sit there wondering, start doing something, like start planning. Okay, so I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. I'm the same way to you. I'm the same way to you. So what I did, like I said, write your notebook, record special feelings. So what I do is I start planning my dream. So I started to do like planning my wedding. Like, oh, I'm just gonna start planning my wedding, and just gonna start watching stuff and get some ideas and put it in the notebook and see what I want, my dream, and it's gonna happen. And don't think the movies and the romantic think it's gonna, oh, that's gonna be it. That's not gonna happen for me, because it's just fairy tale. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Just start planning something in your dream. Start doing, like, I've been planning my dream for so long. Like I'm done. I'm tired. I want it ever gonna happen. Just keep going. Because you find yourself that when you write stuff, when you find yourself like, oh, I'm really into this. You might find yourself that when you plan your wedding, like, oh, I got this taste. Oh, I don't want this taste no more. I'm kind of tired. Like, like, there's some things, like, I felt that I want a man, and then it's like, and I think I like would change, because like, I didn't want this person no more. I didn't want that person. But it's like, it don't matter what pros and cons. It don't matter what I will cut her to. You see, this guy do love you. That's a guy for you, I just, like, whatever God's gonna put for you, it's gonna put for you a good person in your life and everything. So I just, like, I just open up to, like, what's gonna happen, what my goals and my dreams, what all of this is gonna be, like, the awesome things in my life. So I just, like, I put myself out there to write scenes, express them out. But don't open you up to express your feelings to a guy you don't know yet. Don't open up yet. Just open up your feelings in yourself till you know this guy, till you know. And I'm just telling this feelings because you gotta learn something, ask God, pray, ask God to ask you for you, like, is this the good thing or just the right thing? Just like, so like I said, that's all I have to say, like, about, like, this whole thing. I feel like I need to tell you guys, because, like, you guys ever, just in this part relationship, because you don't know, like, this person in your life, and I don't, like, know, like, do you know how I feel? I mean, do you know how I feel? Like, I'm a, like, empty side myself, and it's, like, open scenes in life, like, you just, like, really? So, like, either, you open, like, be really careful, like, don't be open. There'll be signs of red flags in life, but don't, like, open up to what you think of yourself, to make sure that that you put yourself first, and you're tired. I know you're tired of putting yourself first, but it's the best thing in your life, putting you first yourself, so you know what pros and cons and what you get into and not, and everything. So yeah, so I feel like this is a good thing talking about, you guys. I hope that you learned something about this whole, I know it's a long, but this is really, it gives you a lot of good tips, and I hope that you learned something about this whole relationship thing. So you don't worry, you're not alone. So don't think you're not. You got God, and you got people. I know you got people around you. You don't want them, but the good one is you will have somebody one day. You will have a person in your life. It's gonna love you and treat you like a queen. So don't hate on. I got you, and we'll all get together. We'll all get together and hold on our sorrows and sadness, and keep our head high. So, like, I'm here for you guys. I'm here for anybody going through like that, because I know I feel like that. So I'll be there for you, and you be there for me, and we'll get this together. We'll get this the best thing in our life in this year, this life, this new year, and this new life. So it's gonna be okay. So don't worry, you're gonna make it. But I hope to help you some tips about what you could do, have special feelings and everything. It's like I'm not perfect on anything like that, but it's all. But I will let you go. But I appreciate you guys stick by me all the years on the good times and bad times that on my YouTube channel. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna change some of my new profiles, so it's gonna get going. I just never got around to it. I'm still kind of like in the funk and all that, but I'm gonna be changing some profiles. It's gonna be a new channel, so I'm really happy. I'm gonna do that for you guys. I'm gonna change it, so it's gonna be a new channel. It's gonna be fresh. It's gonna be awesome. So if you ever want, hit the button down, subscribe me on. Hit the button if you want to know more. If you want to see more stuff from me, hit the like and give me a comment. Like if you want to say give me peace signs you like this video, and thumbs up that if you want to subscribe me some more. And I just saying thank you guys there for the bad, the worst, and the good times and all. And I'm glad that I think I've been in YouTube since 2015, and so I'm proud that thank you guys that you not 2015, sorry, 2015, sorry, got my wrong number. 2015, I've been doing YouTube for a long while now, so I appreciate you guys that you will hang on and stick by me all those years. So thank you, and appreciate that you stick by me knowing I lost my mom and knowing that it's like really empty family life. It's hard, but I appreciate it and everything. But like I said, like if you're new, like go check it out and everything. And I'm on TikTok and on Instagram, so I'm on there. So if you want to ever hit me back on it, I'm on there. So so yeah, so my family is your family. Daily Logs by TV Out of Control, and my dad said after, and I say, I know my mom said ocean for love, and I say peace on. So love you, bye.